Okay, we're starting with some integration by parts. Okay, the first one is the integral of x e to the x dx. This is a typical integration by parts, and we put u equal to x, du is equal to dx, and we'll put dv equal e to the x dx. Remember, dv has to be something that we can integrate. So we can integrate this, and we get the integral of e to the x is e to the x. And now the integration by parts formula says that this integral is equal to uv minus the integral of v du. Okay, so after we form this, after we choose u and dv, which we did, we chose u as x and dv e to the x dx, then we fit everything into this formula. Okay, so we have uv, that's this, x e to the x, minus the integral of v du. So this times this, that's e to the x dx. And our object is to get an integral that we can integrate. So we can integrate this. So here we have x e to the x minus e to the x. Okay, that's our integral. All right, our next problem is similar to this one, very similar actually. So we have the integral of x 5 to the x dx. And again, we're going to put u equal to x because du is dx, so that sort of simplifies, gets rid of the x pretty much. And like and then we'll put v equal to dv equal to 5x dx. And again, this is something we can integrate. V is equal to the integral of 5 to the x is 1 over ln 5. Okay, so we integrated that, and then again we form uv minus the integral of v du. So that's 1 over ln 5 x 5 to the x minus the integral of this product here, 1 over ln 5, that's just a constant, 5 to the x dx. Okay. So we do end up with an integral that we can integrate. So let's do that. Let's integrate. Here's that constant in front, and the integral of 5 to the x is 1 over ln 5, 5 to the x. Okay, so that's our integral. Okay, let's look at another integration by parts. Okay, this one is different from the others. Here we don't have a product. Often in an integration by parts integral we have a product, but of two functions. Here we just have ln x. But this is done with integration by parts, and what we do is we put u equal to ln x because du is very simple. The derivative of ln x is 1 over x, so it's very simple. And then the only thing that's left for dv is actually just dx. So we have, integrating both sides, we have v is equal to x. All right, now let's form uv minus the integral of v du. And here we have 1. uv is 1. 1 over x times x is 1. So we have, sorry, that's our integral. uv is x ln x. And our integral v du is 1 dx. So this is equal to x ln x minus x. Okay, so that's the integral of ln x. And you can take the derivative of this as a check, and you'll see that you do get ln x. Okay, let's look at the integral of x ln x dx. Okay, here our first instinct might be to put u equal to x, but we're going to do the same thing we did in the integral above. We're going to put u equal to ln x, and the logic is that du, the derivative of ln x, is quite simple. So that simplifies things a bit. And we'll put x dx. We'll put dv equal to x dx. This is something we can integrate. We can integrate x. V is equal to x squared over 2. Okay, so now again form uv minus the integral of v du. And we have x squared over 2 ln x minus this product here, which is 1 over x times x squared is x. So we just have x over 2, the integral of x over 2 dx, which is something we can easily integrate. Okay, so there's the integral. Okay, the integral of x squared sine x dx is a typical integration by parts, where we're going to simplify the integrand by putting u equal to x squared. So du is equal to 2x dx. So that brought it down 1 power. And we'll put dv equal to sine x dx. So v is equal to minus cosine x. All right, now again, uv minus the integral of v du. Okay, that's minus x squared cos x minus this product, so that'll be plus 2x cosine x. All right, so we want to integrate 2x, this integral over here. This is another integration by parts. So let's do this on the side. All right, so we'll do it here. Let's say this is what we're integrating. We'll do this calculation here on the side. I'll put the 2 out in front. This is a typical integration by parts with u equal to x, and then du is dx. So that's how we get rid of that x over there. Dv is equal to cosine x dx. So integrating both sides, we have v is equal to sine x. And here uv minus v du, we get x sine x. So this is equal to, I'll put the 2 out, I'll keep the 2 there. uv is x sine x minus the integral of sine x. So that's equal to x sine x. And the derivative of minus cosine x is sine x. So here we have plus cosine x. And this gets substituted right here. That was our side calculation, and we put the value of this integral is 2 times x sine x plus cos x. And put a plus c after everything. And that's, okay, here's another integration by parts. We'll put u equal to ln x squared. And dv is equal to dx. Again, the logic is that the derivative of ln x is pretty simple, so hopefully this will be simplified. And we take the derivative of this, and we have chain rule 2 ln x times the derivative of ln x, which is 1 over x dx. And here we have v equal x. So form uv minus the integral of v du, and that's x ln x squared minus the integral of this times this. So the x and the 1 over x, that's equal to 1. So we have the integral of 2 times ln x. And this we did already. We did this integral. Okay, so we'll just, if we hadn't done it, we'd have to do another integration by parts. All right, so let's, the integral of ln x we saw before is x ln x minus x. Okay, so this is another integration by parts. This right here. Okay, let's look at number 7. Well, number 7 is similar in a way to the ln x integral, because arctan x is another function whose derivative is pretty simple. So we'll put u equal to arctan x, and du is 1 over 1 plus x squared. Okay, and then the only thing left for dv is dx. V is equal to x. Okay, uv minus v du. X arctan x minus this times this. That's the integral of x over 1 plus x squared dx. Okay, the derivative of 1 plus x squared is 2x, and here we have x, so we're just missing the 2. All right, so this is, first let me copy over that x arctan x plus 1/2 for the missing 2 ln 1 plus x squared. Well, let me just go back and correct that. I realize we have a minus over here, so we need a minus right here. Okay, so I'm just changing that. That should be a minus. Okay, so that's the answer.